So as we have gone through our journey, these are some of our reflections. Right, there are a lot of lessons learned, but these are some of the key ones that we picked that have helped us be successful. I'll go from top to bottoms, knowing your stakeholders upfront. Right, it's always like before we start a new area of modeling, we always try to make sure we know who is going to consume it and why. We have instances where we have spent time and effort in some areas, but then it has not provided the value. In which case, we quickly pivot and then move to the next piece of work. Establishing clear goals, right? As you saw the earlier slides, making sure we have a good idea of what constitutes success upfront. Keeping it simple, right? Our model is pretty complex today, but that has been over a 5-year journey, right? Like we would highly recommend if you are starting, start it small, keep it simple, and once you get comfortable, then continue to expand it. Learn the art, learn the art of the Archimate and modeling. Both of them are very fulfilling. Right? Once you get a hang of it, it's very easy to come up with modeling anything. We have interns who join our team, and we start with, okay, how about you model your home network, right? The Archimate is very flexible language, and learning it properly goes a great way in big way in making your effort successful. Crawl, walk, learn. Again, same thing that I mentioned before. Start simple and then go to more complex ideas and implementations. Promote self-service, right? Because we don't want to be in the business of producing documentation and handing it over. To the extent where it's possible, we always try to make sure everything is browser-based at the fingertips. Users have accounts; they can get there themselves. And if they come to us and say, can I get a PDF of so and so, a view, or can I get a listing? We try to basically get on a call with them and say, okay, we'll give it to you, but let me walk you through how it can be done and how you can get it next time. Collaborate extensively, right? If we work in back office and are not collaborating actively, obviously that's something that you have seen, right? Wherever EA is not extensively involved, they quickly tend to lose value. So it's very important that you collaborate extensively, get feedback, and cater to the user base. Keeping it current, right? Moshe had a slide on this. Use your existing processes, piggyback on those, have periodic reviews, make sure stakeholders are the people who sign off on the content. We always make it a point to say that we are only the custodians of the information. Stakeholders are the owners, and we just curate and present it back in a way that is helpful to you. Do not speak Archimate to your end users, right? They don't care whether you model something as a business sector or a stakeholder. What they are interested in seeing is, the output, right, in a way that it makes sense to them. In fact, we used to have some Archimate icons in some of our views earlier on, and we actively then worked on getting rid of those because they were just confusing the users. And lastly, enjoy the journey. It is not quite a roller coaster. We have had more successes than failures by any stretch of however we see it, and it's very fulfilling. Um, and as Moshe and I can attest to, and rest of my team, right, we definitely enjoy what we do, and it's we definitely spend like some time every day in our model to make sure we keep things current and make it more usable for our audience.